Welcome back to Dave and Fraz. I'm Andrew Cross with Jay Frazier, and today the first round of the playoffs have ended, or NBA playoffs have ended. So Jay and I are going to give you our thoughts on those second round games. First up, on Monday night, Celtics beat the 76ers. They were 5-point underdogs at home, and they won 117 to 101.
I think this may have just been a fluke for the 76ers, honestly. They shot terrible from the three-point line, and I think they're going to come back and probably end up winning this series in 6 games.
The whole story behind the 76ers this playoffs was their bench. Their bench played very well, but in this game, not so much. Terry Rozier had 29 points and 8 rebounds for the Celtics, and like you mentioned, Sixers shot 19% from 3. Moving on, LeBron James and the Cavaliers went to Game 7 against the Indiana Pacers, and the Cavs ended up winning 105-101. LeBron had 45 points and 7 assists. 26 of those were in the first half.
I think it's honestly incredible that the Cavs were able to beat the Pacers in 7 games. I really thought once the Pacers forced to Game 7 that it was over and that LeBron would lose for the first time in the first round of the playoffs this year. But LeBron stepped up and showed that he is truly the best player to play the game, and he put the team on his back.
Yeah. Victor Oladipo, though, for the Indiana Pacers, played very well, but they just came up a couple shorts. They couldn't make open shots. The Golden State Warriors playing without Steph Curry in the first round, and without Game 1 of their second round series against the Pelicans, they destroyed the Pelicans 123-101. And the Pelicans have no one to guard Durant.
Yeah, I mean, the Pelicans this year, they've done pretty well against the Warriors, but playoff Warriors are just incredible. They have such a good coach and such a good team. They're so deep. Even without a guy like Steph Curry, you still have guys like Quinn Cook who can play the point guard position. Or even they'll roll out like Draymond Green or Kevin Durant out there and play.
Yeah, Iguodala played the point for a little bit. And the Pelicans, everyone was high on the Pelicans after they swept the Blazers. They just have no one that can guard Durant. If you put a smaller guy on him, he'll take him to the basket. If you put Anthony Davis on him, he'll just step back and shoot for 3. And finally, the 1-seed Rockets beat the Jazz in Game 1 at Houston. James Harden with 45 points.
The Rockets they're absolutely ridiculous on offense this year, and I think that the Jazz will have a very hard time slowing them down. This is Donovan Mitchell's his first real test against an absolute amazing player like James Harden, but I don't think they'll be able to step up and beat them, so I think the Rockets will win in 5 games.
Yeah, MVP caliber player in James Harden. And finally, the Raptors beat the Wizards in a 6-game series. The Raptors showed how deep their bench is and how very good their team is. John Wall just couldn't get it all together after coming back from an injury.
I think this was a big step for the Raptors to win in this game, especially because they're going to be facing LeBron now on their side of the playoffs, and usually LeBron has been the Raptors' kryptonite. So I think that if they can step up and manage to beat LeBron this year, honestly, I think they could go all the way to the championship if they do that.
Yeah, I see that too. Thank you for watching this episode of Dave and Fraz. I'm Andrew Cross with Jay Frazier, and we'll see you next time.